Hi, welcome to Living Enchanté. I'm Lauren Gandharva, and today I'm sharing the quiet art of cozy grandeur. This is how to fill your home with refined ease, not through expense, but through intention and enchantment. Let's start with number one, textures that whisper good taste. Effortless elegance doesn't scream at you, it almost imperceptibly beckons you in. It's timeless and always unpretentious. Natural textures are where cozy meets regal, so we always want to lean towards items for our home that feel great to the touch. Think cotton, linen, silk, velvet, leather, china, glass, real wood, beautiful metals. The choices are really endless, so let this empower you rather than overwhelming you. To really capture that feeling of relaxed formality and make any room whisper luxury, always layer your textures and let your items play together rather than standing alone. This will make your interior feel intentional and lived in rather than just decorated. Think rugs on rugs with complementary colors and textures. Fabrics of many types on natural wood to bring depth to a side table or entryway. All this is not to say that you have to start banishing all the synthetic materials, so don't start pulling out the trash bags yet, ladies. Instead, just think on how you can thoughtfully temper those items that you already have with any new ones in the future that have natural texture to bring them together in beautiful harmony. Okay, on to number two. Add sensual depth with glow and scent. These are two of the truly easiest ways to transform any space from boring and stark to fully lived in. Light is the first thing we notice when we enter a home. This is just science. I don't know about you, but I want my house to glow so beautifully that my neighbors can just walk by, see the lighting through the windows, and think that family looks like they're having a beautiful convivial dinner together around the dining table. I know you already know this if you're watching, but it has to be said. Natural light is like royalty that should always be welcomed into any room. It's also free. Filter it beautifully with sheer curtains or any beautiful window treatments you love. As for all other forms of lighting you bring in, always layer warm light sources across your rooms at different heights, but more importantly, atop different textures, such as desks, your kitchen counter, or your mantle. Insider's tip, never buy a lamp in a home decor store. It's one of the items that are constantly deliriously overpriced. Instead, you can find one easily in any estate sale or thrift shop. Stick a new bulb in it if you need to, and you're good to go. Having glossy, matchy lamps from a home decor store can also look a little bit forced and unsophisticated. Instead, look for balance over perfect symmetry. Mismatched but complementary ones will instead look like you've inherited them from your aristocratic family manor. Likewise, great scents signal charm and add an important layer of depth to your overall persona. I do recommend that your signature home scent is actually a family of scents rather than just one actual brand or item, because that way if you change your mind or if, God forbid, your favorite scent is ever discontinued, you won't feel like you've lost your entire identity. For my personal scent choices, I always say that it has to smell like something I could produce in my own kitchen. Think baked goods, cinnamon, clove, pastries, or sugar. Anything delicious smelling that just makes people want to eat. Right now I have a candle lit called Pumpkin Donuts, and that pretty much nails my scent style. Number three, add charm to every moment to create a life of genteel wonder. One of my favorite life mottos is never make anything plain when you can make it chic. It's just as easy to arrange your food beautifully on your plate and then to sit down and eat it at your dining table with a beautiful cloth napkin as it is to do otherwise. And in the long run, trust me on this, not only will it not exhaust you to do this extra effort, it will actually energize you and give you so many reasons to wake up in the morning. When you pour your morning coffee, pour it into your favorite mug. When you want a blanket, reach for your favorite one, and when you're done, fold it again as a treat to future you. Grandeur isn't in what we own, but in how we live with what we have. Number four, get to know what you love. If you want your home to feel quintessentially you, you have to become a lifelong student of your own taste. This is the part of homemaking that's not about trends. It's about self-knowledge, and this is the greatest course of study you'll ever pursue. Notice what colors you reach for again and again, what textures you can't resist, what kinds of rooms make you exhale when you walk in. Start a note on your phone or a page in your planner where you can easily jot down the little things that feel like you. And when you page through a magazine or a catalog, circle what you love or what catches your eye, even if you have no intention of actually buying it. When you see something that lights you up anywhere, when you're out and about during your day, whether in a store, at someone else's home, or any place you go, simply acknowledge to yourself, I like that. I have an affinity for that. A great compliment I once received was when a relative walked into my home and said, "This is what I imagine the inside of your brain looks like." The goal here isn't to copy a style or to slap an aesthetic label on yourself. It's to find your own. Over time, your home becomes a mirror that reflects your truest essence back to you. That's what makes a home feel magnetic and truly comforting. And remember, your taste will evolve over time. That's part of the fun. Style is a lifelong love affair. Every time you refine it, it loves you back a little more deeply, and your home continues to embrace you like an old friend. Number 5, create chateau-style charm by valuing lots of tiny spaces over one huge one. We often think of decorating as designing an entire room from scratch, but true magic lies in the little nooks and crannies. Just imagine how you would feel walking into a timeless, classic French chateau. Wouldn't you want to just get lost in all the cozy details as you travel from space to space, rather than taking on the view of the entire place at once? You can create this exact feeling no matter what the size of your current home, and you should never ever wait until you live in a larger home to get started. Conjuring up a little room within a room is a lot easier than you might think. Even a teeny tiny Parisian pied-à-terre might have several of these little spaces just to create interest and intimacy. Think of these as little worlds within worlds. These are your quiet corners of majesty, the spots where life slows down and the soul sighs in contentment. When in doubt, start with this simple formula. 1 or 2 places to sit, depending on if you're going for a place to connect or a place to restore on one's own, plus a light source like a lamp or window, plus a rug so the space can stand on its own. Layer in depth with a throw blanket, a stack of books, a plant or vase of flowers, and anything that makes every spot feel truly comfortable. I always make sure to add a little table or small surface so you can sit down your cup of coffee wherever you are. I really can't even count the sheer number of little sitting nooks we have in our home, and this feels so nice during a dinner party or gathering so people can flow through the house, getting to experience the enchantment of each space, while various conversations unfold and people connect in each one over the span of the evening. When you create these little nooks of delight, you don't have to rush to overhaul everything at once. Instead, you're curating a collection of intimate experiences, little sanctuaries that call you back to yourself. In the end, creating a beautiful home isn't about square footage or perfection. It's about spirit. It's about lighting a lamp, softening a chair with a throw, letting the scent of something delicious drift through the air, and realizing that this right here is the life you've been waiting to live. Each small choice, each texture, each light, each corner becomes a love letter to your truest self and a loving embrace to the people you treasure. Thanks for joining me today on Living Enchanté, where we always keep things charming, tasteful, and a little bit grand. I'll see you next time, so remember to like and subscribe, and remember, you're in good company.